Mathematics was my torment. After a disastrous test, the teacher called me in, tutoring with me every day. Otherwise, goodbye. I agreed, feeling it was a sentence. These tutoring sessions always had a few students, but I, utterly clueless, always ended up alone at the end. Initially, her relentless questions and the numbers themselves were torture. Yet, as the room emptied and the sun set, Professor Evans became different, softer, with a subtle smile. Over time, I actually started to really grasp math. I saw progress, understood more and more, but my grades, they were still suspiciously low. Always some slight shortcomings, small errors that resulted in barely passing 3s or failing 2s. It made me wonder because I felt I deserved much more. Could she just want me to stay longer? Then came the touches, accidental brushes, her hand lingering on mine, almost caressing it. An electric tension built between us, something forbidden. One evening, the teacher stopped me at the door, her hand on my shoulder, her closeness, and that intense scent of her perfume. "Not everything in mathematics is simple," she whispered. "Sometimes solutions require creativity and understanding that some variables operate outside the scheme." Her eyes glinted in the dim light, and my heart pounded. This wasn't about math. Sleep wouldn't come that night. Images from Professor Evans's office swirled in my mind, her words echoing. The next day, during our tutoring session, when it was just the two of us, I felt the atmosphere shift. Professor Evans was utterly different, her smile sensual, her gaze burning with intense fire. Every move seemed to hold a hidden meaning, and I couldn't tear my eyes away. My concentration plummeted to zero, math equations blurring into an incomprehensible mess. I received the corrected test, a big, red 5. "Excellent work, Mr. Miller," Professor Evans said, her gaze full of hot intensity, boring into mine. "Our additional lessons certainly helped. Please, let them remain between us. I'm sure you understand why." As she spoke, her foot, seemingly by accident, brushed against mine under the desk, then lightly pressed, sending a shiver through my entire body. In her eyes, there was a clear promise of further, secret meetings, with mathematics being merely a convenient pretext. She put the test on her desk and lifted my chin. Her eyes gleamed. "And now, Mr. Miller," she whispered in a sensual, low voice, "since you've understood these additional lessons, we can move on to the practical part." She moved closer, so close I could feel her breath on my lips, sweet and addictive. Her hand firmly grasped my waist, pulling me nearer until our bodies almost touched. My heart pounded like crazy, the whole room spinning. Her gaze pierced through me, promising something I'd never experienced, something forbidden and dangerous. In that moment, my mind raced. On one side, a feverish desire to surrender. On the other, a warning bell about the consequences. Her lips were so close, I felt the warmth of her breath. My hands slowly rose, uncertain whether to touch or push away. Seconds froze. A battle raged in my head. Want to know what happened next? Let me know in the comments.